What's going on, Facebook fam, YouTube fam? This is H Train the Poet. I'm going to read a poem that I wrote called Product of the 80s. I'm a product of the 80s era, back when vinyl records and cassettes were still standard, back when gold rope chains, leg warmers, and a boombox was standard, back when Michael Jackson started moonwalking, back when rival dance crews were breakdancing, back when Pac-Man flooded arcades downtown, back when block parties were hosted in your town, back when your neighbor made snow cones and slushies, back when girls wore yarn ribbons and jellies, back when you listened to the best MCs like Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, and Run DMC. I'm a product of the 80s era. Atari was our version of PS3. We had rabbit ear antennas on floor model TVs. It was the WWF before the WWE. Kung Fu movies starring the late Bruce Lee. We used our imagination and played outside. We squeezed into one car before going for a ride. Back when your siblings shared the same bed, you were still fine if you fell and bumped your head. I'm a product of the 80s era. Saturday morning cartoons was always a go, like Thunder, Thundercats, ho! Sunday school and church was an all-day event. You brought snacks from the store using only 50 cents. You went to sleep without using a nightlight. You played board games, solved puzzles, and used a light bright. There was Cabbage Patch dolls and big wheel trikes. During the summer, you learned how to ride a bike. You learned how to write cursive and send letters in the mail. In computer class, you played the Oregon Trail. I'm a product of the 80s era, back when milk crates for basketball hoops was clever, back when the grass at the park was always green. When girls fought each other, they covered their faces in Vaseline. They settled their disputes and made up the next day. And that's more than I can say for the youth of today. I'm from the 80s era. This part of my life will stick for me forever. Once again, this is H Train, Facebook fam, YouTube fam. Holla at me. Deuces.